Boom, and welcome everybody. It is the 1st of November, and I want to give you guys an energy, I guess I can call it an energy forecast. Yeah, I'm an energy weather forecaster for you at this time. I wanted to talk to you about November, about why you're going to feel a little uncomfortable. But if you're getting this information now, before you get uncomfortable, you're going to realize why and what it is you're going to do. And that's the whole idea of astrology and intuition and forecasting. We're not fortune tellers, we're forecasters. But depending on what it is that you make happen in your present, that is going to pave the way and make a journey and a path towards your future. But only you can do that. Okay. What is the biggest thing you guys are going to get out of November? Well, November is full of surprises. Whatever it is you thought could never happen is going to happen. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because every single star sign is going to have that privilege. And it is a privilege, to be fairly honest. If you thought that the summer time, and of course here in Florida, the stove is always on. But if you thought that summer was hot, well, let's just say that November is going to be hotter. Oh yeah, it is. For Scorpio, uh, the sun is in Scorpio, right? And that's going to be until November 22nd. Now, for some reason, Raphael, Archangel Raphael, is hanging around near Scorpio for this entire Scorpion season. Raphael does more than just heal. But I'm not going to tell you that. You're going to do your homework, and you're going to find out what are the other things that Raphael can do for you. So Scorpio is by all means a sign that is very unusual, because it has this energy of water, and it can bring love into the equation, but then it's got this other component of fire and passion. So while I have seen, and it is possible for water to carry fire, right, without extinguishing it, this is a trait that Scorpio has that makes them always shoot themselves in the foot. When they add too much water, they snuff out their fire. When they add too much fire, they evaporate their water. So there's always an imbalance, and they don't readily, they see it coming, they see what it is they're doing, but they can't particularly stop themselves. So this beautiful water part of, and I want to say water park, but it's really a water park that Scorpio has, they engage with people and they love people. They genuinely love people. They feel that people are special, are worthy. But when we look at Scorpio's harmony meter this month, we've got the sun, we've got Mercury, we've got Venus, and they're all in Scorpio, and they're all coming in about the same time, not really, but they're close as far as time is concerned, based on the chart I just brought the chart up. And then from this is where these This is where these planets are going to switch, make their transition into Sagittarius, right? So what is going to happen is you're going to see Scorpions working alongside, more alongside people. But these are going to be 4 planets that are going to go into retrograde. Not only these planets, but Mars. And what is Mars? The planet of war. What can happen? Scorpio, understand that these are warning. You don't have to live by what astrology is telling you. Oh, Mars is coming into your life. Oh, you're going to have unexpected instability. Work on it now. You have the ability to work on it now. Get your head out of the sand. Work on it now. Prepare yourself for that moment of instability, for that moment that you're ready to pick up that sword and shield and go, no, I'm picking my wars very carefully, because there will be wars you're not going to win. So this is just a warning to tell you hello, right? Now, for Aries, who's your ruler? Who's your ruler? Mars. Mars is your ruler, right? Again, it is the body, the planetary body of battle, passion, fire. It's it's actually in retrograde in Gemini all month. Are you kidding me? Yes, that's why you're so confused all this time. That you started confusion a couple of days ago. Aries, you're a person that doesn't dilly-dally. You don't sugarcoat anything, right? Yet Gemini, you never know what you're going to get. So when you put that together with your retrograde, right? Because we just said that Mars is in retrograde in Gemini all this month. You're going to see that the retrograde itself is actually not producing focus for you or anybody else. So I think it's going to be in your best interest, right, to approach November in a more calm, Zen-like, matter-of-fact attitude this month. I'm just saying, because I don't see you winning any battles at this point. So I think you should definitely think about this. Now, here comes Taurus on November 8th, based on November 8th. There was a thing on November 8th. There's so many things happening on November 8th. I have a full schedule on November 8th, things that I'm even going to have to change. And I'm not a Taurus, I'm a Leo. So, okay, so there's a full moon in Taurus on November 8th. Today, begin a plan. Because you, Taurus, tend to give up very easily. You're like, oh, fine, whatever. I am destined to lose. No, Taurus, you're not. Just from here to November 8th, starting today, make your plan, start your intention so that you can manifest it on the full moon, because that's when it's most effective. Now, there's a lot of things that you need to put in the mix so that you know and you can get it to work right, and you can get it to come to fruition. So write down what it is. There is a magical solution to everything. And it's very, very simple. Write it down. Write what it is, what your plan is, what you want, what is your desire, right? Look at it. Once you've written it into your timeline, it has been written. It doesn't have to be written in blood. There's your intention. And that you're going to feed it every day with your energy of manifestation, your intuition. Ask the universe to provide intuition, whether it's in a dream, whether it's in your tea leaves, whether it's looking up in the sky in the middle of the night, and let it give you these energies for you to manifest, right? 7:42. For you to manifest the right way, right? Then on the full moon, you can either set it on fire and let the smoke with your intentions go up. You can bury it so that Pachamama can bring it into fruition. What's the fastest? Burn it, let it get to the higher realm. And then, yeah, that's what you do in the full moon. And then the full moon, Taurus, you get to have the full moon maybe once a year in your existence. So here comes the full moon in Taurus here, November 8th. This is the only time that you really have to use the full moon that's in your particular sorry, my birds are just having a good old time. For you to get this opportunity, use it wisely. Use it wisely. You only get this kind of opportunity once a year. Let's talk about dear Gemini. Dear Gemini. Well, Mars is also in retrograde in Gemini for the entire freaking month. And again, Mars is such a fiery, battling, driving, passionate kind of planet. It's got its good things too. So don't just consider Mars to be this, because then this is all you're going to get from her. When Mars resides in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken, yes, when Mars resides in Gemini, keep your mouth shut. Keep your emotions away from other people that you're going to hurt. Because you get so angry all of a sudden that even the people that say, oh, Geminis are so nice, you have poison that could come out of your mouth. All right. And you can hurt people very, very much. Now, what happens when a planet goes retrograde? Basically, well, what it does is it gives the opportunity of working through shadows, understanding shadows. They just come up, right? But when it comes to Mars, there is anger, there is resentment, there is just total chaos that wants to explode. And whoever's around them is going to get it, right? Then on the other side, you have Mars in Gemini. That physically and romantically makes you extremely attractive, but attractive to the wrong people. Those are the people that come around you, and you end up getting angry because it's not what you wanted. And then all kinds of chaos can happen. Well, this is going to happen. Just understand you're going to keep your mouth shut, right? You're going to go to the gym, run your frustrations out, box your frustrations out, whatever it is you need to do, not around people. Please be mindful that your mouth can harm people with what it is that you say. You have an uncanny way of saying things that will hurt people. And that is not who you truly are. You're playing into Mars. And that's not what you do. You use this moment in order to find your best qualities. Go through your shadows, but find the best point of view. You can do that. Okay. Now, as far as these holidays, just watch what you do. Because you don't like people talking bad about you, do you? Or the bad little things that you like to do that you don't tell anybody. Well, be careful who you do them around. Okay? Have fun. Cancer. Oh, Cancer. Okay. I gotta listen to this, but this one, I know someone. So with Cancer, we have and we have Archangel Michael hanging around Cancer more in November. So if I'm looking at, wait, where's Cancer? There's Cancer. Okay. So Cancer's ruling planet or planetary body is the moon. How wonderful is that? So since we're going to have a new moon this month, guess what? This is going to work out for you very, 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 very well. There is a full moon on the 8th, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to move everything. Full moon on the 8th. How wonderful on election day. Full moon on the 8th on election day. And Cancer's energy is going to be off the chart. Okay? Because there's a full moon in Taurus, which means that financial success at that time is just going to start slowly pouring in, right? But at the same time, you don't want to do much. You just, well, you're homebody anyway. You love to be at home and you love to feel the beauty of your own home. But be careful on what it is that you're going to do with your finances. In this day and time, you need to hold on to your finances, okay? Because January is right around the corner. And even though you're going to get, well, on the 23rd, we have a new moon. You may want to leave home. You may want to go out exploring. Something's going to happen at the end of the month. That's why I'm telling you to hold on to your little money, because you might need it at that point. So hold on. Yes, you're going to come in to a little bit of better finances, but hold on to it. Don't be too happy to use it, because by the end of the month and into December, you're going to find some expenses. Yes, we got Christmas and all that, but it's more than that. Okay, Leo. Oh, Leo. Ah, Leo. So for Leo, look, Leo on my little trusty notes and bring up my chart. Okay. All right. So for Leos, we are on a magic carpet ride. Because the sun is the one that's taking us into this beautiful adventure, right? Through every single sign of the astrological chart. But since we're ruled by the sun, it means that when the sun is in Scorpio, like we talked the first one we talked about, until November 21st, we're going to feel a Scorpion passion that is just welling up from the inside out. And what is that going to do? Well, it's actually going to bring out more of your originality, more of your wit, more of your fun part of you, right? And then what happens, so expect that, okay? And if you're not having fun, make it happen, Leo. You deserve it. Stop punishing yourself. My God, you're done with this. All right. It's okay to feel happy. It's okay to be happy. Um, um, so the sun is going to transition into Sagittarius. We all know that from above. But you're gonna want to party, you're gonna want to be outdoors. Do it. Don't stop yourself. You're already feeling it. It started yesterday, my gosh, or maybe for the week. You got more and more excited about it, right? Let's listen to our sponsors right now, and I'll be back with Virgo. Thank you for returning. Well, if you're still here, it's because something's resonating with you, right? Okay, so my dear Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. So you've got the planet of basic communication, Mercury. Yay, right? And at this point, Mercury is dictating how you are living life, how you are seeing life all around you, how it evolves for you. The good thing is that in this case, it's good. It's very refreshing. You're getting multiple messages, multiple things are happening to you that it's actually, that's not so bad, right? Right? So you're going to have a lot of luck with some unusual types of twists and turns. And you yourself are going to find yourself going, what? Oh, I never saw that coming. Yes, that's part of what Virgo is going to be feeling. Is again, everybody is going to have that moment of unusual, unexpected things happening. Right? But from November 17 forward, Mercury actually turns into a very honest planet with no sugarcoating, no nonsense. I can't even explain. It's like you're on the truth train and you're not going to move from there. So you're going to see that while everything seems so, oh, ah, you're going to have the essence of Archangel Metatron bringing in this incredible amount of honesty, integrity, and truth in your life. So it's going to make you see things in a different light, a very positive light, but you're going to see that there's not much fun in it. You are going to need to be the one to bring in some fun into your movement forward with these particular energies of straightforwardness. Okay. And play the lotto. Play the lotto, gamble a little bit, because you might have a very good good success with that. Libra. Libra, you are ruled by Venus. And of course, is the goddess of love, right? Right? Venus has a month that has two halves. The first 15 days of November this year, Venus is in a sexy, passionate Scorpio feel. So you're going to find yourself that you're going to be very appealing, right? Energetically with anything with that sign, anything Scorpio. So, and then here comes in the second half of the month where actually Venus is going to move into Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius. And guess what? Party, holiday, holiday, celebrate. Yes, you'll be able to go on holiday and feel like you are on a holiday, even if you're still in your own home. You're going to find yourself having fun, and you need to. Scorpio, you already know what it is that's coming up to the sign, up to your. There is Mercury again in the planet of communication inside your sign until the 16th. So what's that going to do? It's going to bring you new contracts, new opportunities. I don't want to say contracts. I want to say opportunities, new opportunities. You, and some of them which you were not waiting for, right? So the sun is actually in your sign. I have my notes everywhere. Sorry. On the 21st, just before Thanksgiving, right? Then the moon is going to be in Scorpio from the 21st to the 23rd. So you're going to experience so many blessings again. Okay. And yes, there is peace coming around the corner. And that's why, I always tell you, well, I told you before, just take a deep breath. It's coming. It's coming. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh my God, my little Sag. So, you are going to find yourself filling up with this ecstatic amount of energy. And it's going to take you up to that new moon on November 23rd. Now, I did say that there was going to be a new moon on the 23rd. Well, you have to really, really, really consider Venus, right, enters your sign exactly for Sagittarius on Wednesday the 16th, right? Now, Ariel, he is so close to you in November. And I think that there's a reason why. Venus is going to enter your sign on the 16th, and it's going to stay there, okay, till the end of the month. All right. But the next day, December 1st, I'm seeing that Mercury is actually going to wait, and let me move my little wheel. Yes. So Mercury is going to enter in, which Mercury has, everybody knows what Mercury is. I'm thinking everybody's going to understand what Mercury does and doesn't do. But it's going to enter your sign and is going to stay in your sign for a while. What is this going to open up for you? You're going to receive news. News. I can't tell you if it's going to be mail or email or whatever. I don't think, does anybody use mail anymore? But you're going to receive some great news that you, again, were not waiting for, right? So this is what I'm saying about November not being your average run-of-the-mill month. There's always something exciting that's going to happen. But on the 22nd, though, Sag, because so you're having your new moon in Sag November 23rd, and then Venus enters on the 16th. It's going to stay there for the month. Then Mercury comes and is going to be there for quite a while, so you can receive news. Well, on the 22nd, the sun actually enters Sagittarius for the rest of the month as well. And then, of course, the moon is going to pop in, right? What is all this going to happen with Sagittarius? Well, darling, it means they're putting all things ready, getting everything placed where it's supposed to be on the chessboard so you can come in and play those pieces to bring in luck for you. Finally, right? We're saying finally. Well, November is when it's really going to happen. You need to open up your eyes, and this is what I mean. You are going to be able to bring your own happiness. Okay? Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, you find yourself in a pretty nice space right now, right? Things are going around fine. You're able to touch things that you already know are not going to go well. You are able to see ahead when you weren't able to before, right? Especially after the few months back that everything was like astrologically tragic, right? Because that's what it felt like, right? Um Saturn is your ruling planet, okay? And it has slowly been going into retrograde since June of this year. And guess what? It just went back into retrograde again in October. That's why October has been a little calm, right? Is it the calm before the storm? I don't know. Because Pluto has been in your sign for about a decade, about 10 years now, it's going to be. And it's also gone direct after a 5-month retrograde. So what's going to happen in November? You're going to start, you're going to begin, and you're going to end with both planets going the right way around. Guess what? You're done. You're going to feel peaceful. You're going to feel calm. You're going to be not annoyed anymore. You are going to stop looking over your shoulder to see what else is coming at you. You're done with that, Capricorn. Now you can be nice again. You could be nice, because then here comes a different energy that's going to help you with the rest of the coming years. The best thing that's ever happened is Pluto finally ending very soon its reign around you. And believe me, Capricorn, nobody wants Pluto around. Not at all. Not in that aspect. Okay? Okay, 802. The moon for Aquarius. The moon is in Aquarius 2 times this month, Aquarius. Does that get you by surprise? No, it does not, because it doesn't happen often. And for Aquarian, usually things don't happen often that are so remarkable, right? And this is the thing about the moon. The moon holds so much mysticism. It holds so much magic. It helps in dreams. It helps to fulfill wishes. It helps to give you, Aquarius, the opportunity to make things that you want, your desires, come true. But in the month of November, you get to do that twice. What is the most important thing you take away from that? Don't waste your time. Don't waste this opportunity. This doesn't happen often. So put on your girly panties on and strut your stuff, get the work done, lick your wounds at the end of the day, and get ready for the next day to pick up that sword and that shield and keep going. Archangel Michael is really, really helping you on November 2022 with getting yourself out of here. Now, on the 1st and on the 2nd, which is today and tomorrow, but then again on the 28th and 29th, you are going to be very, very surprised at what it is that you're going to receive, right? Because you weren't expecting. Again, this is what November is all about. Things that are unexpected are happening. So expect the unexpected is what November is all about, Aquarius, okay? And you need to thank Mother Moon for her wanting to be in your energy twice this month. There is a reason for that, and I hope that you use it well, okay? Now, Pisces, ah, finally. Now, Jupiter is an extremely generous and giving planet, and that is your ruling planet, Pisces. But it has been going retrograde since frickin' July. That means you have not had any luck with keeping your wealth, holding on to money for a long time, good jobs, relationships that just you're about ready to give up on. But the good thing about Jupiter being your ruling planet is that on the 24th for us here in the US is Thanksgiving. Jupiter is actually going to be in your sign. Now this is, and you know, it's Thanksgiving. So you need to be thankful that you're going to start seeing abundance coming in to your life a little less subtly and more directly. And yeah, while the way that Jupiter is presenting itself is that you're going to hardly have to do any work. My intuition, and this comes from the other Archangel Gabriel, who also joins you in this November, is don't sit in your laurels. Don't sit on your laurels. Okay. While everything is going to work in your favor at this day and age, work, energy needs to be done. So don't sit on your laurels. Yes, it's just enjoy that it's going to be easier for you. All right. So I hope, guys, that this is something that's going to allow you to move forward and for you to understand how Mercury and Venus are going to work, how Mars is in that state. What Mars wants to do, or what it isn't what Mars wants to do, Mary. What Mars is capable of doing, you can stop. You can divert those energies. This is just a forecast, letting you know, listen, this might happen to you. You're in your present, so take every day, one day at a time. Think about what the astros have out there. What is it that the cosmos is saying with these alignments, with these retrogrades, with these planets coming in and out at different times of the month, and look at them as opportunities to make the changes you need in order to use astrology the right way, with love, compassion, with ease, with joy, and with grace. And then both of you, what it is that's going to happen is it will make a beautiful bond, and it will make a bond that is filled with integrity and with opportunity, because you're always going to find opportunity when you look at things in a different point of view. So let go of the old, well, the cosmos said, well, my sign is talking about this, or my sign, this was supposed to happen. No, you let it happen because you did not work towards making the change for it to favor you. The astrology gives us an opportunity to make the changes that we need so that their energy can then focus on what you changed in your present, so then it can move on to the future and help you in your future. So don't just sit there and take what the planets are telling you is going to happen. Yes, take it this way. Oh, this is going to happen. This is not going to work for me. I'm going to start doing something about it now. That's why the future is so subjective, isn't it? Make your future. You're the only one that can do it in the present. At this time, 2023 is the year where the past is the past, and it is no longer brought into your present. We cannot continue to displace our present, not here and not in our consciousness, especially the collective consciousness. We need to move forward. My name is Mary. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope this message gets to you and yours in health, in happiness, in joy, and in ease. And I'll see you again December 1st. We'll see what happens.